Namaste and hello everyone. My name is Shivika and I help you navigate life through my experiences, lessons, and stories. In today's video, we'll be talking about the Innovator Founder Visa, popularly known as the UK Business Visa. Then there was also a lot of confusion and a lot of questions about how does one start, how can they move their companies from their home country to the UK, what are the documents that are required, and what is actually the process to apply for the Innovator Founder Visa. While I might not be able to cover all the questions in this video, but by the end of this video, you will have a decent understanding of what the Innovator Founder Visa is, how can you apply for it, and whether or not you are eligible to apply for the business visa. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. To give you some context, in the last 8 years of living in the UK, I have been on the student visa, Tier 1 graduate entrepreneur visa, startup visa extension, and the innovator visa. So that's where I get all my knowledge, experience, skills, understanding, and expertise on the business visa because I did all these applications by myself. So I had to read every little detail about the business visas and make these applications successful, which of course I did. To eliminate any kind of confusions, yes, it was previously called the Innovator Visa or the Tier 1 Entrepreneur Visa, but currently it's called the Innovator Founder Visa. So what exactly is the Innovator Founder Visa? Simply put, if you would like to start a business in the UK or have an idea that you would want to establish in the UK market, you need the Innovator Founder Visa. So, who can apply for this visa? Somebody who's eligible for the visa, somebody who's inside or outside of the UK, and someone definitely who wants to start a business in the UK. Now, you must be wondering what the eligibility criteria is, so let's get into the details of this video. 3 things: innovative, viable, scalable. So what do these 3 things mean? When I say innovative, I mean something new, something that is apart from what is actually happening in the UK market. There are so many ideas, so many businesses, small or big, that are currently trading in the UK. But when you do have to apply for the Innovator Founder Visa, it is important that the idea that you're presenting on your business plan is absolutely innovative and original to the UK market. Now, I know so many of you have different business ideas that you feel can work in the UK, but the key here is innovation. Innovation in your business idea that helps to solve a problem that currently exists in the UK market or close a gap that is currently open. So it's important to find that gap and then use innovation through your business to close that gap. Number 2, viable or potential for growth. The endorsing body or the Home Office or the UK definitely sees that when you present your business idea or your business plan, whether or not your idea has the potential for any kind of growth in the UK market. Now, something important that most people miss out is that the viability or the growth part is twofold: personal and financial. Are you the right candidate to start this business? Do you have the relevant skills? Do you have the qualifications? Do you have the experience in that industry to be able to develop and grow this business in the next coming 3 years? And do you have the funding to grow and develop this business? To put it simply for you, you and your team could be your co-founder, has the relevant educational qualifications, skills, experience in the industry that you're wanting to start up, and have sufficient funds in order to start a business in the UK. And thirdly, scalability, which is self-explanatory, that is the potential for growth domestically and internationally. Something that's important in the scalability section and a lot of people miss out is whether or not your business is able to create jobs. Keep in mind that when you apply for your indefinite leave to remain after 3 years of being on this visa, one of the most important criteria is the number of jobs that you've created in the past 3 years. So scalability also is important in the sense that how many jobs in a period of 3 years will you be able to create through this business model. Another important thing to keep in mind is that you cannot join a business that is already trading in the UK. Now, you must wonder how long can you stay on this visa and what happens once you finish the 3 years on the Innovator Founder Visa. After successfully completing 3 years on the Innovator Founder Visa, you have 2 options. No, you have 3 options. The first one is when you can apply an extension on your current visa, which means that you will be given another 3 years on the Innovator Founder Visa. For this, you will have to apply to your previous endorsing body or to a new endorsing body to give you an endorsement letter based off of your performance in the last 3 years and issue you 3 more years to work and develop your business idea. The second option is to apply for the ILR or indefinite leave to remain or the permanent residency for the UK. As many of you must be aware, and if you're not, then the Innovator Founder Visa leads to settlement or the indefinite leave to remain in the UK. The important thing to keep in mind is that you need to be eligible in order to apply for the ILR because there's a list of criteria mentioned by the Home Office and you have to qualify on any two in order to be eligible. And once again, you need an endorsement from the endorsing body stating that you are eligible for settlement in the UK. And thirdly, you can always switch to another visa, like the skilled worker visa, or go back to a student visa, or decide to go back to your home country and start fresh. So a few times in this video, I've mentioned about endorsement, endorsing bodies, endorsement letter. So who are these endorsing bodies? The Home Office has listed down 4 endorsing bodies who are eligible to review your business plan, assess your business idea, and whether or not you're the right person to start this business, have the sufficient funds, if the business is innovative, and issue you an endorsement letter based on that. I know it's been a dump of a lot of important information your way, but the last thing that I would like to cover in this video is what can you do on this visa and what is it that you're not allowed to do on this visa. So based on what's mentioned on the Home Office website of what you can do and what you cannot do, you can start a business that you're eligible for, of course. Then you can start multiple businesses on the Innovator Founder Visa. So if you've started your business that you've been endorsed on and you have other ideas that you want to work on, you can do it. Number 2, you can work for someone else. Now this means that you are eligible to apply for other jobs, full-time roles, as long as they are mentioned in the eligible occupation list as mentioned by the Home Office. Number 3, you could be working as the director of the company or put yourself on the payroll and work as an employee for the business. Number 4, you can bring dependents with you, that is your partner or your children if they're eligible. Number 5, you can of course travel outside of the UK for vacations, work, and come back to the UK. And number 6, you can apply for settlement, also known as indefinite leave to remain, to stay in the UK if you meet the eligibility criteria for the ILR. And on the list of things that you cannot do is number 1, work as a professional sports person, and number 2, apply for public funds or state pension. Well, this brings us to the end of the video. I hope you found this video useful. But if you still have any questions that have not been answered about the Innovator Founder Visa, or if you would like to know more about my journey being on the Graduate Entrepreneur Startup and the Innovator Visa, then feel free to book a call. I have linked it in the caption below for you to book a call one-to-one with me. And if you're still watching, then please do like the video and subscribe to the channel because I post videos like these every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. I wish you all a lovely weekend and I shall see you all on Sunday.